The last week has been crazy busy for me. I've had birthdays, birthday parties, fashion shows. I've got my day job to do, and then to top it all off, I decided it was a good idea to start decorating Edward's bedroom. I just need some fresh air in a beautiful location so I can press the restart button. So they've retained the original name here of Ashford Tea Room. So yeah, Ashford-in-the-water was originally known, it originally went by the name of Ashford, and I think it means that ash trees grow in the ford. And thank you. In the water was added later, probably just because it sits on the River Wye. Now this is the very, very pretty parish. Now I'm looking for the Maidens. Ah, here they are. The Maidens garlands in these perspex. I wonder if you can see them. Automated bell ringing. Yeah, so the Maidens garlands, there are very few places in England that have these, and Ashford-in-the-water is one of them. A maiden's garland is also known as a virgin's crown. They were made and used as funeral mementos on the death of a pure young woman. They're generally made of paper flowers, rosettes and ribbons, which are fixed to a wooden frame. Sometimes they were adorned with white paper gloves containing poetry and the name of the deceased. There are very few which survive. The oldest, which was made in 1680, hangs in the priest's room at St Mary's Church in Beverley. Ashford-in-the-water was well known for mining black marble, and I'm wondering if that is some there. It did say that there is some examples in the church, but that's all I've been able to spot so far, just that plinth. Yeah, these steps look like they're from the marble as well. Gorgeous floor tiles. Rafters restaurant that has an excellent reputation. I used to eat in Rafters in its original location down in Sheffield, but they moved here a few years back, and it is very, very pretty. Let's have a look at the menu, shall we? Our bread with Hendo's butter, Cornish mackerel, courgette flour, ricotta and yuzu, Derbyshire lamb belly. Actually, the prices aren't too bad either. So Derbyshire lamb belly is £12. Ah, right, so it's a taster menu. All right, I'll take that back. It's £95 a person. And full wine pairing plus a 52 plus £52. Yeah, so probably not the cheapest meal that you're going to have, but I'm sure it's very nice. The gardens look beautiful, don't they? Let's have a look. They've got outside seating as well. It's a beautiful building. I might be wrong, but I think they've got bedrooms as well. Yeah, need to come here. I keep saying I'm going to, but it's one of those things that I never get round to because it's a little bit of a drive away from where we live. And yeah, we always need a designated driver and nobody seems to want to put their hand up for that, do they? Anyway, just round the corner here is the Sheep Wash Bridge. And that's one of the things that I've come to look at. Yep, so this is the Sheep Wash Bridge. It's grade 2 listed and it got its name through this little pen that I'm just going to show you over here. Can you see that? So there's like a holding pen, and what the local farmers used to do was bring their sheep down here and they would put them all into that pen, and one by one they would push them into, well, push is a little bit of a firm word, but they would make them get into the river, walk them across, dunk them under so that they were all clean, ready to have their fleeces clipped. You can just see the little step there where the sheep would go in. It doesn't look particularly deep, however it's quite fast flowing today. So I can imagine it was a little bit daunted for those poor sheep. I wouldn't want to be pushed in there. It is so muddy. We've had so much rain over the last few days. And yes, lots of mud puddles. So yeah, all the little sheep would be herded up and put in here, waiting their turn to be pushed in. Oh, look at that duck going for it down there. It's like duck races. It is so peaceful, Ashford-in-the-water. There's one thing spoiling it, and that is that road. It is so busy and the traffic is just going past really, really quickly. Look at the ducks. I'll tell you, trying to get out of the water here, I think. I've not brought you any bread, guys, I'm sorry. I think I would feel a little bit nervous if I lived in that house across the road. I can imagine they've been flooded out a few times. This bridge and this little river has been voted as the best place for playing Poo Sticks. And yeah, my mum said, what's Poo Sticks? And to be quite honest, I'm not entirely sure of the rules myself. All I know is that you drop a twig off the bridge and it's kind of like a race then, isn't it, to see who gets to the next bridge first. I'm not sure. Let me know the rules of Poo Sticks, please. For you Winnie the Pooh fans. There's a really nice circular walk. I think it's about 6 miles long, and it stops off at Ashford and incorporates a Monsell Trail and Bakewell as well, which sounds really, really nice actually, especially because there's some nice pubs here, or there appears to be. Yeah, and we all like to incorporate a pub, don't we, into our walks. Yes, I've just spotted up here. This is the direction to go to Monsell Head, which is a fantastic walk, and yeah, well worth doing on your bikes if you're that way inclined. carved face at the top of the door. How lovely. Looks like a cavalier or something. I've never seen anything like that. Normally ugly gargoyles, but no, something a little bit pretty. I'm just being taken out by a branch. Yeah, a little bit nicer than your usual gargoyles. Gosh, need to get these hedges cut. That is very cute. It's like a miniature little chapel. Yeah, I think it's a good little stop-off place if you're wanting to do lots of visit lots of little places. So it's close to Bakewell, so you could go there, come here. There's Thornbridge Hall, which has a brewery, so that's where I'm going to head next actually. And I'm not going to the brewery, but I'm going to go and have a look around Thornbridge Hall. They've done the topiary in the garden. That is so beautiful. That really, really is a beautiful cottage. That garden must take some upkeep. Looks like they've got a bit of box blight as well, unfortunately. Listen to me, I'm like Alan Titchmarsh. I've just spotted this gorgeous little cottage, which is a rental. Christmas cottage. How lovely is that? There are the details. If you fancy a trip to Ashford-in-the-water, that is a gorgeous little cottage. Yeah, beautiful. And right in the centre as well. Yes, the parking and driving situation I think would, well, not so much the parking because there's plenty of places, but it would really frustrate me I think if I lived here. Everybody's using it as a place to just park up and then take the bikes on the Monsall Trail, so it's really, really busy. And it's frustrating when you've got a little village which is so quaint and so beautiful, and I understand it's for everybody to enjoy, but it's, yeah, it does spoil the atmosphere a little bit when there is so much traffic driving through. See, I love what they've done here with this. Instead of ripping out the old phone booths, they have repurposed it, and it's a little information booth now. They do look so quaint, and it's a shame to lose them. They're a proper quintessential English institution, aren't they, phone boxes? So this is quite sweet. They've just put some local photographs up and a little bit of information. That's the sheet wash bridge that I was telling you about and showing you. Oh, there's a picture of somebody actually using it as it's for its intended use. And what's this? Ah, right. So this is the black marble. The mines. It became a major local industry from the 18th century onwards, and there were two works producing mainly architectural items. Alongside this grew a cottage industry producing ornaments of great beauty and intricacy. The works finally closed by 1905. Yes, so obviously it's shut down now, but you can still see examples of the black marble. I've got to try and cross this road now. There's a couple of local museums. I think there's one, some examples in Buxton and Bakewell, I believe. But yeah, beautiful stuff. So it was my intention to take you to Thornbridge Hall with me. However, it suddenly dawned on me about this place. I've driven past here so many times and often wondered what it's like and what it's all about. It's Hassop Station. I mean, it's really, really busy. I've just pulled into the car park, but there's a cafe and there is a cycle hire centre. So everybody comes here, parks up, rents a bike, or obviously fetches their own, and they set off on the Monsall Trail from here. But it looks quite nice, so I thought, because I'm starving, I'll come and have a look round, nip into the cafe, and we can investigate it together, can't we? Right, first things first, I've got to go and put some money in the meter. Right, I'm ticketed up. It's cost me £1.50 for an hour, and yeah, let's go in and have a look. a little shop. Well, this is an unexpected bonus. I didn't know there was a gift shop, but yeah, never want to turn down the opportunity to get some little knickknacks. Got a bit of everything in here. Ah, you see, now my mum would absolutely love these. She's got a bit of a thing for toadstools, mushrooms. Winter woolies. Can never have enough scarves or gloves. Oh, I love this. Oh, he's gorgeous. How much is he? $5.99. I think I'm going to have to take one of those for my mum. Gorgeous. Got a good selection of books. I think it would be a good place to come and get some little stocking fillers. There's just something to look at in every corner. More hats. Oh my gosh, the menu looks colossal. But let's have a look at the cakes. Yeah, that looks lovely. I think I might have to succumb to a piece of chocolate brownie. Right, let's get something ordered. I feel a little bit sick. I have just eaten a piece of chocolate brownie the size of a house brick, and it was very nice, don't get me wrong, chocolate and walnut brownie, but I just feel like that's all I ever seem to eat when I go into cafes, and I really fancied a nice, I don't know, a sandwich or a salad, I don't know, but I wanted something a little bit more substantial. Yeah, so I'm a little bit disappointed because the menu, it was a vast menu. I've taken some footage of that. However, it was just, there was a disclaimer at the bottom saying that it wasn't an allergen-free kitchen, and there wasn't any attempt for any gluten-free options on the menu. And vegan, not an issue, and vegetarian, but gluten-free, I mean, yeah. I just think you can do better. However, I must admit it was worth going to the little gift shop, which was delightful, and I've bought pointless purchases. I've bought my mum the most pointless thing ever. I really don't know why, but I couldn't resist it because I know she would love them, and I have no idea what she's going to do with them. They are papier-mâché, what do you call them, toadstools. Very random, I know. And I have got me a little handmade Santa Claus, which I thought was quite sweet, and a birthday card. So other than that, I could have spent a lot of money in there. I must admit, they'd got some lovely little bits, some nice pieces of jewellery, fabulous books. It was good for little Christmas stocking fillers and things like that. However, I have also just been into the cycle hire place, and I've looked at the prices and things. I've put some information up about that. Now, Edward my boy is not interested. Well, I'm saying he's not interested in bikes. He doesn't persist with them long enough to come off his stabilisers, so he very, very quickly loses interest. We've had him balance bikes, you name it, we've tried every different method to get him going, and he's just not bothered. So, you know, not everybody has to ride a bike, I suppose, but I really fancied doing the Monsell Trail on a bike, and I feel quite sad that he wouldn't be able to do it with us, you know, and he definitely wouldn't want to go on with his stabilisers. But they do have a tandem option there, so I've just been in and asked to see if they think it would be suitable to have an 8-year-old on the back, and they've said so. So I'm going to suggest coming here one day and bringing him, because I think that would be a really nice family thing to do. Yeah, it's been a bit of a mixed bag today. I hope you've enjoyed it nonetheless, and I would definitely recommend going to Ashford-in-the-Water if you just want somewhere pretty to have a walk round, a little pub lunch somewhere, or if you want to have something a little bit more upmarket, then Rafters would be a fantastic option as well. But it's a beautiful, beautiful village, and there's a lot of other places on the doorstep as well. So you can do Bakewell, you can come here, obviously, do the Monsell Trail. Yeah, worth a visit. Anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you for now. Please do like and subscribe. I really appreciate all your support. And yeah, I'm going to see you soon. Toodle pip.